każdy dzień. Dziękuję Ci za każdy sen, który mogę z Tobą śnić. Dziękuję Ci za dobry czas, na zawsze Ty, póki słońce będzie grzać. Za każdy dzień dziękuję Ci za każdy sen, który mogę z Tobą śnić.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Mama's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, I have no idea the reason why they have low subscribers and low views, but I'm going to bring them to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, before I start, I'd like to say a massive, massive thank you for all the subscribers who have supported me from the start until now, and the growing subscribers that's jumping onto my channel and checking out my homepage and looking at all the different styles of reactions that I have carried out since I've started. You all have been absolutely amazing. What I like to do now is, because I've reached my 1,000th subscriber, all the comments that anyone that's leaving me comments, if you just put down at the end of your comment, shout out, I'm going to shout out your name. I'm going to shout your name. You all deserve to be shouted out. I'm going to write down a list. If you just, any comments, any reactions that that you see me reacting to, just say, whatever you want to leave, whatever comments you want to leave, and just say at the end of it, shout out, and I'll give you a shout out 100%. If you are indeed an artist or you know an artist, please kick them over to my channel and leave their links in the discussion page, and I will check it out. If you are indeed your first subscriber, or just coming out and you don't even know if you're going to subscribe or not, check out the homepage. I really check out the homepage. Even if you are a hip hop lover and you just love hip hop, check out the other materials that I've got. You'd be absolutely amazed, and open your mind to different creativities of music. I know you will. This is what my channel is about. Not only just looking at the things that you like, but looking at the things that you wouldn't expect to look at. This is the opportunity. Normally you go to other platforms and it's just that kind of style, and that's what they're that's what they're talking about. My channel is about all styles of music from around the world, as well as talented artists with low subscribers and low views who are equally as good as your top A-list celebrities or A-list artists out there at the moment. This is what I'm trying to prove, and there's been absolutely some gems of artists who, just check them out. Gems of artists you would not even believe, and when you go into their channel, you see how much views they've got. It's absolutely mind-blowing why they've got low subscribers. This is my whole point of my channel. Anyway, let's go into my first act of today review. Today I'm going international, so I'm going around the world, apart from America or England. That's what I'm going to today, and it's going to be a mixture of dance and hip hop, but hip hop from around the world, so stick around for that. Anyway, my first artist, Rikardo. What brought me to this artist is, not only is it from another country, but I like the idea of countries who are using modern music, but you hear the traditional instruments in them. So it's sort of like staying true to their roots, but also still keeping up with times with the modern music. So it's easy to transcend where you're in that country and you hear the modern music, but also when you hear the traditional music and the traditional music from their country, you can hear the blend. Do you know what I mean? It's not so far away. So it's lovely that the young'uns of different cultures are still bringing up. I mean, they are bringing modern music, but they are bringing the traditional instruments with the modern music. So that's really nice to see. And so that's one of the things that I am kind of trying to portray today in my reactions, is good music, good modern music, but still staying and sticking with their traditional cultural instruments. That's really nice. Anyway, Rikardo. I do not know how to pronounce the name of the track, and me trying to is going to be a poor attempt. So what I'm depending on is when I carry out this reaction that the comments that you're going to leave me is going to be a breakdown of how to pronounce the name of this track. I've looked at it so many times and all I'm doing is trying to pronounce it in the Western world, but I know there is certain letters that are traditional to yourself. So I know that I will be pronouncing it wrong. So I'm looking forward to being corrected and being educated on the pronunciation of this track. But Rikardo, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Spędzałem dni, pukając do wielu drzwi. Nie było we mnie radości, szukałem tylko miłości. A jednak spotkałem Cię, nareszcie spełnił się sen. Pobiegłem za Twoim cieniem, było to przeznaczenie. Za każdy dzień dziękuję Ci, za każdy sen, który mogę z Tobą śnić. Dziękuję Ci za dobry czas, na zawsze Ty, póki słońce będzie grzać. Za każdy dzień dziękuję Ci, za każdy sen, który mogę z Tobą śnić. Dziękuję Ci za dobry czas, na zawsze Ty, póki słońce będzie grzać. Pytałem o Ciebie gwiazd, pytałem o przyszły czas. Tak trudno mi dziś uwierzyć, że Ciebie mogłoby nie być. A jednak spotkałem Cię, nareszcie spełnił się sen. Pobiegłem za Twoim cieniem, było to przeznaczenie. Za każdy dzień dziękuję Ci, za każdy sen, który mogę z Tobą śnić. Dziękuję Ci za dobry czas, na zawsze Ty, póki słońce będzie grzać. Za każdy dzień dziękuję Ci, za każdy sen, który mogę z Tobą śnić. Dziękuję Ci za dobry czas, na zawsze Ty, póki słońce będzie grzać.
So that was Rikardo, and I'm going to go for a pronunciation, even though I know I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to go with Dziękuję. That's what I'm going to, Dziękuję. That's what that's what I'm going to go for. I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. Now, I'm going to break this up into three parts. First of all, the video and the location. Wow. The garden is absolutely fabulous. I don't know where what the name of the building is. I'm sure it's a famous building. I would like to know what that building is called. It is absolutely fabulous. It looks beautiful, so beautiful. Brings me on to the second part. The lady playing the part of the person who Rikardo likes, or I think that must be his girlfriend who he's trying to get to. He's doing a songs about her, and I think as he's writing singing the song, I think he's explaining the song that he's writing about and the reason why he's writing about her. This is what I'm getting, and that he's not going to. There's nothing that's going to stop him from getting to her and how much he feels about her and what it makes him feel. When he's in the studio doing his work and he's thinking about her. The storyline in there was very lovely to see, and that even though. And I've said this a number of times, even though I don't know the language, my connection with the music is on a different experience. It's of how the music and the melody makes me feel, how the video makes me feel, and how I go for not only the melody and the flow. And the melody, lovely. It was very catchy, especially the chorus. Da, 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 da. I know that song is going to be in my head for the rest of the day because it's so catchy. And like I said, the track, let's go back on to the production of the track. The reason why I like the production of the track because it's modern, but it's still traditional. I heard the, I don't know what you call it, the organ in there, the violin at the beginning. How traditional is that? It's so, and like I said, it's keeping with, yes, modern times, but it's still having the traditional instruments, what you would associate with the country, into your modern music. There's not a lot of countries that do that. Some people just goes way off of mark and forget about their roots and where they come from regarding with the music. And this stems from, obviously, upbringing. Of course it does, because you need, it's passed down to generation to generation. And if you don't have a strict upbringing where you have the traditional values, and that comes from having your festivals and keeping to the festivals and your parties and the remembrance and your history, and all that has a connection, and that connection is music. So it's just lovely to see, no matter where they're going, whether it be EDM or pop or dance music, you can still know it still has the traditional stamp on it. And Rikardo is a gem of a person, of an artist to still keep with. And I'm sure there's many artists like that, but I haven't experienced. I haven't experienced that. Rikardo is. My second experience of music that is kept with traditional values. And like I said, take nothing away from the music itself. It's a gem of music. You can play it anywhere. You can play it in a car. You can play it in a massive festival. You can play it in a club. It is an all-rounder. And it is, if it's not westernized, he could have gone westernized and spoke English. But no, he kept it down to his values. And that's a very strict way to perform, because it can be so tempting to go into and to spread it out to a wider audience, to go and speak English. And I'm sure he can speak English. I'm sure he can do music in English as well. But it's just to go to show how strong his values and his roots are. And for that reason, Rikardo, I salute you, sir. Great track.
Każdy dzień dziękuję Ci, za każdy sen, który mogę z Tobą śnić. Dziękuję.